Good evening, my friends. It's Sunday, and it's 10 to 11 in the night, so it will be posted in the morning. The last video I had so many trouble posting. It was on and off, and then we lost internet 3 hours on Saturday morning. So hopefully this time I will be fine tomorrow morning before going to work. And I will announce at the end of the video the free lottery winner, the half-an-hour lottery with me. So please stay. And whoever is new, I see pictures as an answers. So I'm different than most other psychics, but I'm using cards as well to extend the vision. And I'm answering questions from the comment section. Cindy Bogart, I'm concerned about the Queen of England. She had to miss a lot of her Jubilee engagement this week to do the health problems. Do you see her improving and getting through those setbacks that she's going through? And she was better today. Today she stand up on a balcony, and her image was going in the golden carrot, not Instagram, but it was said hologram image was going through the city, so it was beautiful. And I think she will have more short moments of illness, getting from bed and coming back to bed. So she will be going through hard times. She's 95, so it is hard to imagine that the long journey is ahead of her, and she lost her husband. She's feeling like she's ready probably to go on another side, and it will be up to her. We wish her, because she is very, very unusual woman. She tried to be perfect, and somehow most of the time she succeeded. Unbelievable how she was navigating her life from young age to old age, and people are respecting her as a human being. So I will pull 3 cards to see more. Yeah, there is a little angel waiting for her on another side, I think. She is in specific age, people are ready, but so far she will be still on a chariot. She will be going with a grip on the horses, going throughout, but her age makes her feel like a prison in her own body. But she was doing so well for so many years, unbelievable. Gigi Ma, do you see some of the Republicans having pocket pardons, like Jim Jordan? And as well, my girlfriend Cheryl asked me, where is this one? She said, a long time ago, a while ago, you saw that Trump was giving pocket pardons. Ivanka had one. I told her that I saw Ivanka having one behind the picture of her father. Would those pardons hold up in court for some of when they were for what they were doing? And the pardons will be very wavy, like field of wheat or rye. So, it's very easy to step on the wheat and it will flatten. I don't think those pardons, especially for January 6th, will hold up to the legal system, because it will be like for collaboration. Ivanka might have for different reasons, but Jim Jordan, if he will have the pardon, I don't think it will be worth it anything. Pull it out from the hat, yes, magician. The strength, that they think that they are strong, that gives him that feeling that I have the immunity. No, they will be very worried, they will be depressed, and they will be crying. So that's not that easy to have those pardons, because if they are colluding, those pardons will be not worth it too much. Even if Trump will give to himself, that will be in jeopardy as well. Tracy Laughter. Will Doug Ford do a good for Ontario as he won a majority in the recent election? Ontario is a state in Canada, province in Canada. And I see him holding a goblet of trophy. So he feels that, I believe he will try to be as good as possible because he would like to run to be prime minister. So I believe he will try to do as good for the province as possible. And it will be up and down. There is no one that always is. But that's his dream, to be prime minister. There will be something related to cheating. So his heart might be even a problem for him as well, because he is overweight. And his brother died in a young age. Of course, he was the clown of the world. Everyone was laughing on John Ford. So that was his younger brother, and he is gone quite a while ago. And Doug was the more stable, more mature brother. And his younger brother was on drugs, so I don't think Doug is on that way. So Marte Morais, will we ever see Trump in an orange suit? And I saw him walking to the court wearing the orange, and then in the court he's taking off his clothes and he is half naked. Not that that's very pleasant. It's like I would undress, you wouldn't like to watch me neither. Not anymore. So I don't think he will be able to somehow get away. I don't know how it is always that I see him kind of getting, but he will be going to the court thinking that he will be sent to prison. The money, all about the money. We will educate how he was making. He will be sleeping. Maybe he will get a heart attack and they will have to, or something, or stroke during the interrogation. And to balance him, they will have to take him out of the court. Something will happen that I saw him undressed, halfway naked from the top, good, not from the bottom. AV, and everyone, thank you for your comments. And I will try to answer more questions, but today I couldn't pull all of them. The Wuhan Institute of Virology published its Monkeypox research 3 months ago. You recently had a vision of what of the was in the white crosses, and AV is saying that that might mean China will rise bioweapon rather than nuclear weapon. Is monkeypox being used as biologic weapon? I had the feeling that it's not only China. I have the feeling that other countries was working on the monkeypox, maybe because it was about 10 years ago, coming from Africa, so people were, the doctors were getting ready for that. And the Earth is overpopulated, so I wouldn't be surprised that they would try to dismiss some parts, some amount of people. My brother sent me from Germany information that 2 years ago they knew everything step by step to the day that when the monkeypox will come. So a lot of conspiracy theories, and this is for entertainment only. I'm not saying that I have any knowledge that that was created in laboratory, because it was already shown in Africa before. I think it was from Congo. It just came out from the darkness again. Reason to be expecting that there is some cheating going on, because that card to me is always double meaning, going to the top for the money, but as well cheating. And yes, so many people might be dismissed from the earth. Cheryl, some senators are saying that the January 6th hearing won't change their minds. What do you think? Enough to keep the House and Senate? I saw two birds kissing, like on those beautiful postcards for Valentine. So maybe it will be 50-50. And I have one question related to that. Why Biden is not pushing for Puerto Rico to have senators and Congress people? That will change all the structure in Washington. It's such a simple idea to accept. It's part of USA. Why they don't have the senators and Congress people? That's one thing that will make far better for the Democrats. And what will be the Senate and Congress? There are two different questions. Beginning of new adventure, something unexpected, all about money, going for the quieter time, and there will be a lot of, the Angel of Swords will have to express itself, because there will be some disagreement probably. I said a long time ago that because of the gerrymandering, it will be problematic to know who won and who didn't. Angela M. Dear Violetta, can you ask your guides about the year 2030? It's 8 years from now. What significant challenges do you see for us, a people in the earth, in 2030? And I saw a woman dressed like in safari, and she has a big lunette, and the other woman has binoculars, and they are hiding in rocks, so somewhere in the mountains, or even a symbol of Utah, those big rocks. And no, I didn't see any trees. It looks like some people will be feeling that they have to run away from civilization and hide in the mountains and live more primitive life. Maybe because there will be some chemical pollution, maybe there will be some radiation, maybe there will be some illness like we had COVID. People will be a symbol of isolation and going back to old times, surviving. And because they had the lunette and binoculars. I thought that they are checking if someone else is not coming their way. So it was like they were hiding from some enemies. Yeah, going backwards to the old time. There will be some, maybe even some laws letting people to hide or something, because symbol of lawyer or symbol of war, King of Swords. Yeah, for the safety of families, they will be hiding. They will be going, just families, no strangers. That was this. And to be in the seclusion, it's never a good feeling, but that's what I saw. Yvonne Rivera. Do you see Pelosi's husband going under the rug? You know the story with Pelosi's husband. He was caught driving under influence. And now it's quiet about this. So I think, yes, she will. And I saw a woman writing a check. So she will be probably paying his bills, even he's as wealthy as she is. And it looks like there was no casualties, so he will pay for the damage. He will have some problem with driving 82, so he might have to have now the guy who will drive him and bodyguard, so he will tell him, don't drink and drive, don't drink too much. That way he will be safe and everyone else on the road will be safe. But that's what I'm feeling about him. Yeah, he will start making better decisions. I see cards in the monitor, so I can answer what they are. He will have to lean on Pelosi for her help, for her connections. And yes, he will start to doing the better job because of that. So training husband is work in progress. It's never enough. We have to lecture them all the time. My husband is sleeping, but he will listen tomorrow. And he will give me a lecture. Okay, lottery announcement. So I will start with this. I'm just writing to myself what to do because otherwise I might forget. And okay, so it's 200 comments, and I will be looking for the winner from those comments. I will go up and down until I will find the person that wrote some comments. So what is it? Okay. One way, another. I lost. I'm sorry. Okay. We have to start all over. Okay. Max 2248. Jared will be fine in Saudi Arabia as long as he is wearing his pink teddy under his suit. Girl with a sense of humor. Okay, and I'm pinning your comment. If she will say that she doesn't want to have a reading, I will announce another. I would choose from these comments another winner, but usually everyone wants to do the reading. So, okay, and I will check if she is posted. Yeah, Max 2248. So please contact with me, send me your email and your phone number, and I will call you back and we will decide about the date of our meeting. Wonderful. And that one is behind me. I want to do the prayers for Barbara Gregg. How do... Oh, no, that's not. Sorry, Barbara is asking a question. Sorry. First, I do the remedies. So sorry. Barbara Gregg, how do we lessen dry mouth? And recently, about over a month, 6 weeks ago, I was suffering with dry mouth. And I quit of eating too many candies because I noticed that was causing me to have much more higher sugar probably, and it's related. Dry mouth is usually showing that you have too much sugar in your blood, so that can be one of the reasons. Otherwise, ask your doctor. But drink a lot of fluids. Check how much you have sodium or potassium in your blood when you will be talking with your doctor, because if you have too much sodium, then you are accumulating water. So I don't know if you will have that dry mouth, but if you need potassium, that might cause as well dry mouth. And Sharon P. sent me a remedy to poison ants and aphids. 2 to 5 cups of borax, no, 2.5 cups of borax to 5 cups of sugar, and mix this, put with the water, and put this put holes in the lid so the ants will be going there. But my neighbor is always bringing us rhubarb leaves. But you will have to dedicate one big pot for that, and no one can use that pot because it will be poison inside. So always use the rhubarb leaves, about 2 pounds of them, just leaves, not the sticks, and 2 cups of sugar or more, and then cook this for about 15 minutes. And then we were pouring this, we had a big pot, like for old-fashioned teapot, coffee pot, and we were cooking in that, and then we were pouring in the backyard. So that was killing ants. But if it's not enough sugar, then they don't want to eat. So I'm using always diatomation herb, diatomaceedous herb. So this is like pressed glass. So this one I'm putting on the ants' nests, and it works like 5-10 minutes later. You don't see any ants moving, but you have to do it over and over. That one is as well working on the some insects in the garden. You can use that, and it's human friendly. You don't have to worry that you are poisoning yourself or your dog. And you can even put that diatomaceous earth on the cats or dogs, and they will be fine if they have fleas, and then wash them and they will be fine. Helena would like to pray for her son, who is going throughout difficult times in his life and his family. So please pray for him and for her. And she's asking to pray for peace in Europe. Susan Bannister is asking for prayers for the family, that her Bibles will be sold. We remember we were talking about those Bibles before, and because she needs to have some money and she has some back pains and she is crippled, because disabled because of that. So we want to pray for those people, and we want to pray for peace in Ukraine, peace in Japan or in Korea, because and Thailand, all those points in the earth that are dangerous for some reason, that people will be good enough not to start wars and not to cause any drama for others. I want to send energy to those who are deciding to start wars, and so they can change their minds and they will not cause problems, and maybe to melt Putin's heart, that he will be thinking differently about starting more aggression towards Ukraine. The best to all of you, and see you next time. Wednesday I will have reading with Tracy, and I have appointment for collaboration with Diane from Diane's Tarot. So it will be on next Friday, this coming Friday. We have appointment at 11 o'clock my time. And with Tracy it's 11 as well, Mountain Time. So please see us. And thank you so much for watching.